We are at Living History Farms today, where you don't just get to read about history, you get to experience it. With historic buildings and hands-on demonstrations, it is one of the best places to experience Iowa's past. Now, with Easter right around the corner, they are getting ready for a fantastic spring celebration. Here to tell us all about it is their Director of Marketing and Communications, Elizabeth Cedrell. Let's go. Elizabeth, it is great to be back at Living History Farms.
We're glad to have you here this morning.
Well, tell everyone what it is to be here at Living History Farms.
Well, in addition to our working farm sites, we do have our 1876 town of Walnut Hill. And in 1876, it is always and forever the centennial of the United States. And that's extra meaningful this year because, of course, 2026 is the semi-quincentennial of the United States.
It is such a special experience to visit Living History Farms.
Mm-hmm. We love having families here because a family can choose where they want to go, how long they want to stay. They truly set their own pace. So with younger kids, we find they tend to be in and out of the sites fairly quickly. But with older kids or with adults, they can spend as much time as they want, maybe talking to the blacksmith or spending time in the millinery learning about fashion from the 1800s.
And this really is an opportunity for everyone.
Absolutely. The visits are available for families. We have programs for preschoolers, we have day camps for school-age kids, and we have historic skills classes and dinners for adults.
And any ability, or even if you're not from Iowa.
Oh, if you're not from Iowa, plan to spend at least a half a day with us, really immersing yourself in the rural heritage of the Midwest.
Now, hands-on demonstrations. You have to explain this.
Well, for instance, we're right in front of the Advocate newspaper shop, and Kirk, the printer, is inside right now demonstrating just how laborious it was to set every letter by hand, and backwards for that matter. Would you like for him to show you?
I would love to see.
All right, let's go.
All right. Kurt, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited to learn more.
So this is a type case. This is where we would pull all of the letters and spaces and, well, all of your symbols and all that kind of stuff from. We have all kinds of different type cases ranging from incredibly small to incredibly large. Today we're using mostly 18-point type, which is actually familiar to a lot of people in their computers.
What were the different types of items folks printed back in the day?
Well, mostly it would be newspapers, advertising, calling cards, invitations, personal items like that.
Very interesting.
So here we're going to be printing a small greetings card for Easter. And so we'll grab some ink from our tray right here. Just a little coating is all it takes.
So as a profession, I could imagine that this was something that either was very messy, or as you got really good at the trade, you were able to keep your fingers clean.
No, it was always messy. This is why we have the sleeve protectors here. You've got the apron. There are lots and lots of stories about people basically never getting the ink out of their skin.
Wow.
What we're going to do here is we've got some ink already on here. We've got our little piece of card. We're going to put that very, very carefully right over here. Now, this, for our demonstration purposes, is a two-person operation. So what I'm going to have you do is put one hand on that handle there, keep the other hand out of that channel, and ready, 1, 2, 3. Push. It might make a noise here. There we go. All the way. Excellent. And then we just pull that up, and there we go.
I have to say, I love the card.
So we'll fold that like that. It won't dry for 24 hours. There you go.
Kirk, thank you so much. I am going to go meet with Elizabeth again to find out how folks can have an opportunity to make their own greeting card.
Cass, Welcome to the front lawn of the Flynn Mansion. This is a historic home that was built on this site in the 1870s, and it's also the site of the main event of our Easter celebration, which is the Easter egg hunt. Happens right here on the lawn. We also have our trades buildings open, as you saw. We're going to have wagon rides and games throughout the town.
Why should folks add the Living History Farms Easter celebration to their family tradition?
It's a lot of fun, and in with all the fun activities, we sneak in some history lessons. So the kids are going to have a great time and maybe not even realize that they're learning, but they are going to go home with a little bit of knowledge.
Well, Elizabeth, it sounds like the perfect way to celebrate the season and sneak a little bit of historic learning in there as well.
Absolutely.
To learn more about the family Easter celebration here at Living History Farms and plan your visit, make sure you visit lhf.org.